much. I hope that it was a good game, and obviously I want to thanks to our people that they support us, like people that support Sydney Kings. It was friendly game, but because both teams they have a lot of character, and both teams they want them to win the game. So this is absolutely something good. I'm very happy the way how we play, even though we have some problem with injured players. But again, my players they show character and they show this wish to play good game and finally to win. It was a great time over here for us in Australia. I want really to thanks to everything that people make over here for us, and hope that we'll have opportunity to do same in our country, in Belgrade. Okay, thank you.
What do you think of the game and hitting that shot that got you guys the win today?
Like kind of how Coach said, it was a great game between both teams. Just competing, like you said, wanting to win. Very fast-paced team we went up against. I think that's good for us. Just learning new things. For us is was getting back on defense and stuff like that. But high competitive game. Like I said, we're glad we got the win. And as far as the shot, it's just having confidence in myself. I know Coach has the same amount of confidence in me as well. So just going with my gut, and I was able to make the shot.
Carlik, did you expect to see that many fans, Partisan fans, in the game and that kind of support? Did you expect that 15,000 kilometers away from Serbia?
100%. Our fans are amazing. They travel a lot of places. This is my second year here with Partisan, and it still amazes me. Just to sometimes just look up and see all the black and white, the flags, the signs. It's unmatched. And all the places I've played, this is nothing like it. So for them to travel this far, to watch us play, to root on their favorite team, for us players, coaches, it's an amazing feeling, and it's kind of hard not to play hard for them.
Well, you probably know that majority of them live here because they're part of Serbian community, but you can see how many fans Partizan has here in Australia as well. It's not only in Serbia, it's here as well.
Yeah, of course. Just really all over. Like I said, I've been to, we've been to London and other places, and I've walked out that tunnel for a shooting time and seen a whole stand full of our fans. So to come out and see that again is no surprise, but it's also just very warming for us.
Thanks, Carl.
What did you think of the standard of the Sydney Kings, and what would be your thoughts on the NBL overall?
One thing I always say going into games is you got to respect your opponent. Everybody is a professional. Everybody, is good at what they do. Being my first time playing against an NBL team is, I think it was a good experience. I know some of the other players who are, on my national team, and it was great to go up against them. And it was just, a fun experience, to just play against somebody else, especially for me, being out for a while. So it's just, fun to get back out there and compete and, enjoy the game again.
Kendrick Davis in particular, what was your connection there?
Yeah, I'm familiar with Kendrick Davis. We've been to, some NBA camps and stuff together. Definitely familiar with each other's game. I'm happy for him. I feel like he's in a comfortable position, and he's playing some pretty good basketball.
Coach, what were your impressions of the Sydney Kings opposition?
Yeah, like Carlik said, they're a very fast team. They play always in transition game, and we watch a couple of games that they play pre-season, and we talk about this, that our defensive balance will be something very important. Even we talk, and okay, just talking, not preparation time so much, but they run, and they use any possibility to shot the ball very fast. So they're transition team, and for us it was this main thing to play a good game is them. You know, they in any moment they continue to play same way. So this means that coach and players they believe that this is good way for them to play. It's like Carlik said, for us it was excellent game. Before that we start in like 7 days we start EuroLeague, you know, and immediately we have double week. So nice trip to Dubai again to go back somewhere, and after that, you know, to go Belgrade. And, I believe we play Milano. So start season, and you know, this game by game looks very very similar now to NBA EuroLeague. That's it.
How did that affect, given the fact the game is 7 days away, your rotations? Like you played, you know, Jabari and
Yeah, you know, Jabari before the game, because he knows that he's only big guy that we have right now in the team, because Ostkovsky is sick and he's in hotel, and I have another 2 big guys plus Bonga that are in Belgrade. So, you know, it's not easy, but he said, I want to play, coach, if you need me 40 minutes, I want to play 40 minutes. So even I tried to give some rest to him. He was saying to me, no, I'm okay. Leave me to play. And he said, last quarter, I want to play. And, you know, this is something very special. You get players that they like to play basketball game. This is how it is. Everything is inside, you know, wish and to like basketball.
can you say why Washington didn't play tonight?
He have some kind of problem with finger down, so we want to protect him.
Thank you.
That's this. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Coach, just of course, I
Yeah.
want to go back in the 20 years ago when you was on Panathinaikos. Of course, you are the multi-winning European League, and your connection with Giannakopoulos brothers, of course, he was a good coach for Panathinaikos, and you gave how I can say characterization for the 6 European championship for Panathinaikos. How you might call this name?
Okay, many times I talk about this. My relationship with the family Giannakopoulos, it's now something really very special. They treat me, Mr. Pavlos and Thanasis and Kostas, like I'm son of them, you know, and they give me confidence, whatever we doing also in the bad moments that it was in these 13 years, but, you know, winning the trophies always help to have, and to look that everything is good. So 13 years over there, and yes, this is my team. Everybody, I mean, my players know how I feel Partisan and what mean Partisan for me. Is, you know, very similar Panathinaikos, because being 13 years in one club and winning a lot of titles is something that I will never forget in my life.
You got different names to each year when you won the European championship. You remember?
Yeah, okay. It was great experience, you know. Now Panathinaikos is also they have great roster, great coach. You know, they in Athens will be Final Four, so they will fight for sure again to be at least in Final Four. And after that, you know, you never know. Final Four is Final Four.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.